The Criterion Collection is coming through town today, and I thought I'd stop in and make my picks, but the line was cut off before they opened at 8:30 this morning, and I guess the last few days it's been like 7-hour wait times anyway. So it's definitely not happening for me. But I've taken a look at the list, and I've made some picks that I would take if I were able to get inside the closet. So the first one I'd go with is RoboCop, Paul Verhoeven ultra-violent classic from the 1980s. As a kid, a lot of the satire and social commentary was definitely lost on me. Just enjoyed it as an action flick, but as I grew older, it's sort of like his other work, Starship Troopers, really grew to appreciate that one. Chasing Amy was another one I loved. It came out while I was in high school. I was a huge fan of Kevin Smith following Clerks and Mallrats. Like, his dialogue was absolutely next level. No Country for Old Men is probably the newest film on my list. I was a huge fan of the Coen brothers growing up. Raising Arizona, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Big Lebowski. But No Country for Old Men is obviously a very different feel. The darkness with minimal humor was definitely something different from them. Life of Brian, this was one that I watched quite a bit once I finally found it in high school growing up. Like, even as a kid with no real appreciation for satire or anything like that, it was just funny. Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and I absolutely loved the movie. Like, John Cameron Mitchell knocked it out of the park with it. I know it was a musical before that. Yeah, some of the songs on here are just incredible. Pee-wee's Big Adventure was another one that we watched a lot growing up. It kind of laid the groundwork for like those future protagonists in his films who would be sort of like the maybe not underdog, but they were definitely outcasts, or at least outsiders. Okay, and the final one I want to talk about is Spinal Tap, because this was just such a fun world to get into. It was my introduction to the mockumentary genre, which Christopher Guest kills. This was a classic that poked fun at rock and roll in a way we hadn't seen before, and man, it's just such a blast.